It was a humiliating day for the United States as the World Economic Forum gets underway in Davos. It's January 20th, 2026. Here's what unfolded. What's now unmistakable is that the United States' traditional allies are being forced into an adversarial posture towards the U.S., and that's because of Donald Trump's threats, but they are finally pushing back. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney delivered a striking speech today, warning that the United States is no longer acting as a stabilizing global power that provides security and leadership to the world. By the way, I've also heard that Carney wrote his entire speech himself. That's incredibly rare. French President Emmanuel Macron sharply criticized Trump, calling his tariff war unacceptable and condemning the United States for acting like international bullies. As you likely saw last night, Trump leaked what appeared to be a private text message from Macron, in which Macron said he did not understand Trump's actions regarding Greenland and offered to meet. After Trump publicly leaked that message, Macron responded by saying that he would no longer have any desire to meet with Trump. Macron also emphasized today that China should increase investment in Europe. The Belgian Prime Minister said that Europe cannot be soft anymore and said that nobody wants to join the United States, despite Trump's threats and the fact that Trump says everyone wants to be part of the U.S. Canada and multiple other nations spoke openly about strengthening trade deals with partners outside the United States, including India, Thailand, countries across Asia and South America. The message was unmistakable. The world is moving on and finding other partners. A quick aside, if you like these updates, go ahead and add the Midas Touch podcast right now, anywhere you find audio podcasts for more breaking news. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent addressed Davos and effectively warned countries not to retaliate against Trump's tariffs and threats, telling the world that they should simply accept Trump's abuse and give him exactly what he wants. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick went even further, declaring that the Western Hemisphere must belong to the United States while attacking Europe for embracing clean energy. So who is aligning with Trump? Belarus, whose dictator has already signed documents to join Trump's so-called peace board earlier. Trump has also invited Russian dictator Vladimir Putin. So that leaves the United States, Russia, and Belarus versus basically the entire rest of the world. After France refused to join Trump's fake peace board, Trump threatened a 200% tariff on French wine imports. He also reposted a message on a social media platform claiming that the U.S.'s real enemies are not China or Russia, but rather NATO, the United Nations, and what he called the enemy within. Meanwhile, Canada's armed forces have reportedly modeled scenarios for how they would respond to a hypothetical U.S. invasion. Greenland's prime minister has also urged his country to prepare for a potential U.S. invasion. When Trump was asked about all of this during a disturbing press conference today, he told reporters, quote, "You'll find out," when questioned about how far he's willing to go to take over Greenland. And we're now learning that Germany has joined France in saying it will ask the European Commission to explore unleashing the EU's so-called trade bazooka in response to Trump's threats to seize Greenland. The bazooka is a major anti-coercion policy tool, formerly known as the anti-coercion instrument, that allows the EU to retaliate against economic blackmail from countries with measures like tariffs on goods, restrictions on services and investments, or exclusion from public procurement contracts. Never used before, its potential activation signals growing European unity against Trump's aggressive tactics and could target tens of billions in U.S. exports if tensions continue to escalate. That's where things stand tonight. Spread the word and follow for more.